Hey guys, this is Ryan Typhlosion37, coach of the Pittsburgh Steelas, bringing you round one of the playoffs for WPL Season 6. I finished the regular season, I believe, 10-2. I lost Week 3 to Mega Metagross, I believe, and then Week 4 to Adam, and then I haven't lost a game since. So I'm hoping to keep that up through playoffs and the rest of the season, but who knows. So I'm once again facing off against Mega Metagross. This is the third time. Back in week 3, and then I believe week 9 or 10 for the second time. He beat me the first time, I beat him the second. I'm hoping to beat him the third as well. He has a very scary roster. It's Zeraora, Ninetales, Alolan, Empoleon, Verzion, Bruxish, Weezing, Mega Charizard Y, Dugtrio, Klefki, Zygarde 10%, and Alolan Persian. My roster is Tapu Koko, Goodra, Donphan, Rotom Heat, Gourgeist, Garbodor, Mega Lopunny, Slowbro, Tornadus Incarnate, Acelgor, and Bisharp. So getting into the team I brought, I have a Mega Lopunny, High Jump Kick, Fake Out, Quick Attack, Return. I believe I brought this exact set against him every single time. Fake Out, Quick Attack is really good for picking up a lot of damage on Zygarde and Scolipede and the Dugtrio. Even Zeraora takes a good amount from all the priority. So that allows me to run Adamant because I'm really not too scared of the Dugtrio, in all honesty. I'm assuming if he brings it in, it'll either already be weakened or I can just pick it off. So then I have Physically Defensive Rotom Heat, HP Ice, Defog, Thunderbolt, Overheat. Same set I brought week 3, I believe. Week 9 I had Pain Split over Defog, but I switched back. I have a Acelgor, Spikes, Encore, Bug Buzz, and Focus Blast with Red card. Encore is mainly for Klefki because he's brought a lot of different annoying Klefki sets against me, and I'm hoping it can shut down both. Bisharp, Iron Head, Knockoff, Sucker Punch, Swords Dance with Choppleberry. It's just general damage on his team. I could have brought Lum for the Weezing, but I figured Chopple would be good. Donphan is Earthquake, Ice Shard, Rock Slide, and Rock Polish with the Rindo Berry. He brought Grass Knot Zeraora one week, so I wanted to be able to potentially set up on that. And then I have Goodra with Dragon Pulse, Flamethrower, Sludge Wave, Draco, Assault Vest, pretty standard. So, getting into the battle, it's been a while since I've seen this. He leads with Weezing, I lead with my Rotom, and I just go straight for Thunderbolt, get a lot of damage off as he sets up Toxic Spikes. I'm fine with the Toxic Spikes on my side, I can defog away with my Rotom, and I believe I just do that immediately. No, I go for HP Ice in case he wants to go Zygarde. He goes for Knockoff, I barely take any damage, and I just defog the Toxic Spikes away. And now he goes for Plasma Fists as I go for Overheat, doing a pretty good amount of damage to him. I'm pretty sure he's Assault Vest from the damage. So now I double into Donphan as he goes for a Drain Punch, and I'm just going to click Earthquake. I know he can go Weezing here, but I just wanted to play safe because he doesn't have another switch in. So now I go back into my Rotom as he goes for Infestation, which I thought was very interesting. But I'm going to HP Ice here, and I think all 3 battles I hit the Zygarde with a predicted HP Ice. Maybe not the first one, but I switch into my Acelgor here. I know I can take a hit, and that sends him out with the red card into the Weezing. And now I don't want the Zygarde coming back in, so I'm going to start hazard stacking my Spikes as he goes for Toxic Spikes. I'm fine with him getting his up. I really want Spikes against the team he brought. It'll weaken Dougie into range of Fake Out Quick Attack from Lopunny, I believe. And I go for Encore here, so he can't kill my Acelgor. And he switches out into a Scolipede as I go for my final Spike. Now, I misclick here and go for Encore, but he knocks me out with Poison Jab. That's not too big of a deal. I go into my Rotom, and now he goes for Sub, but I was hoping for him to be Rock Slide over Aqua Tail. I don't know why I was expecting it, but even if he's Aqua Tail, I believe the roll was like pretty close to a 50-50 on living. I go for Overheat there to break the sub, and now he goes for Aqua Tail and crits me. So the crit maybe mattered depending on a spread. It maybe didn't. It was a roll. But now I go into my Lopunny, and here's where Fake Out Quick Attack puts in work. Fake Out does 32% because I'm adamant, and now Quick Attack is able to pick up the kill on the Scully, so that's why I really like the dual priority. He goes back into the Wheezing here, and I know I can't do much to it. I'm going to go into Bisharp. He reveals the Venoshock, which is pretty cool. So he has Infestation, Venoshock, um, Toxic Spikes. I'm going to go for Swords Dance here. I don't know what his last move is. And now I believe, go for Knockoff as he sacks off the Zygarde. That could have been really bad if I went for another Swords Dance, but he goes into Klefki here. I'm going to go for Iron Head, bring him down to 8%, and I flinch him. Now, in the chat, Mega Metagross wasn't too happy about this, but I have a lot of bulk investment on this Bisharp. I think I only had like 64 speed, max attack, and then the rest was bulk. And I have a Chople Berry, so even if he's like max special attack, HP fighting, I would have lived. So that flinch really didn't matter too much. So I'm going to knock him out with another Iron Head. And he goes into Zeraora here, and I believe I just go straight for Sucker Punch and knock him out. Now, he goes Dougie, which I don't know why he didn't before, but I'm going to go for Sucker Punch, I believe, as he goes for Protect. And now I'm going to Sucker Punch again, and he reveals his Charm, and I mean, that's fine, that's not too big of a deal. He goes for Protect as I Sucker Punch again, but he did the same thing to me, I believe it was week 9 with Klefki, just sub-Protect to Toxic Stall my Rotom, or PP Stall it, I don't remember which. So I know he's not going to switch up moves here. He's just going to play predictably. So he goes for another Charm. I'm going to knock off, and I crit. Now, obviously the crit mattered in dealing enough damage to knock him out. But at this point, like, if I didn't crit, he would have been weakened down, probably into range of spikes. Even if not, I go Lopunny, click Fake Out, he's dead. If he somehow lives, I click Quick Attack. And a super weakened Dugtrio plus a Wheezing cannot beat what I have. Like, once the Dugtrio went down, Goodra straight won, and even when it was still alive, like, it would have been fine. So, I'm going to just, I believe, let my Bisharp die here, just chip down the Wheezing. He reveals his last move being Taunt, and he's just going to slowly weaken me down with Infestation. I'm going to keep clicking Iron Head. And I actually believe I let him kill me here so I can get another kill on Lopunny. So now Lopunny gets its 25th kill of the season, including playoffs. So that's going to be playoffs round 1. I'm moving on to semifinals. I was expecting to face Matt O'Shea, but he actually lost round 1 to Fire King 9, Dave, coach of the Victinis. So I'll be facing Dave next week, which surprised me. I was expecting Matt to win the entire league. He had a busted team. He's a great battler. But I'm excited to face Dave next week. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more. Twitter's in the description. The link to Mega Metaverse will be in the description. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week.